Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Zach Davies gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Matt Harvey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's reached the 20 steals mark on the year, and that speed he showcases can really cause problems for a defense. It's always fun to watch him when he's on base.
Ryan Braun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Harvey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
Duvall over to his left, 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Sure, guys. It's great to have a center fielder with the speed of Billy Hamilton. I don't think there's anybody in the game that can cover as much ground as he does out there. Doesn't have the strongest arm, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Scott Schebler will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Number 3 will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Duvall ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8.
Eric Sogard is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were two down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Zach Davies is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine. Stuart Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Stuart Turner.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Into the box, Matt Harvey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Joey Votto stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right here. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scott Schebler started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Lorenzo Cain digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Manny Pena stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 3 will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far.
Yeah, and he was busting around the bases on that triple earlier. It's always pretty exciting to hit a 3-bagger.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Harvey will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Billy Hamilton digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Gallardo pauses. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The tag, and he is out.
Well, you could see there some indecision coming around third base. After a few steps, he realizes, oh, not looking good right now. And by that time, it was too late to get back to third safely.
Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. For Hamilton, he picks up stolen base number 31 so far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Joey Votto ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Tyler Mayhew will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Tyler.
Eric Sogard will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Scott Schebler will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Sogard has it on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Adam Duvall will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sogard is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 16 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Line towards center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Eric Timms will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded by Jeanette. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Christian Yelich will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Back in standing. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Third baseman, number 5, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
1 run, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he scores on a daring steal of home.
Well, the amazing thing about this steal of home was that with a right-handed pitcher on the mound, he should be looking at him the whole way. That's all about using the element of surprise there.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. One out and a runner on second base. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. And Broxton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 71 will come in and pitch now.
Number 23.
Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 1-2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Eugenio Suarez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Scott Van Slyke will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Ryan Braun. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end,